Okay, so this is a video of Lil Nas X. You saw walking on the street. Someone, I guess,
Nah, hey,
what
don't
up?
be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. Nah, go ahead, babe. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Go ahead, babe. Nah, 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 nah. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's
No.
gonna pay for that.
So this happened about 4 a.m. Last week, one day last week, and eventually I am told in the reporting that he stripped all the way down. Jason Lee has been covering this on Hollywood Unlocked. I want to bring Jason in now. Jason, this is a serious matter. At first they said that he wasn't charged. Now he has been charged. There are felony charges. I am concerned. What is going on with Lil Nas?
I mean, we haven't heard from Lil
Thank you
Nas.
for joining us, by the way. Good morning. Sorry about that.
Of course, no problem. We haven't heard from Lil Nas in a while. I mean, everybody knows that he had a meteoric success with some of his earlier music, and then for whatever reason, has just kind of fallen off the grid, and now popped back up walking down the street in his tidy whities with some matching white boots. I don't, for those of us that have been around the entertainment business for a while, this is just reminiscent of the Britney moment where she shaved off her hair and was hitting the car at the gas station with the umbrella. At least that's what it looks like. Some people were calling it a clout chase and that this is a way of getting news and garnering attention because he may have an album dropping soon or something. But the fact that he's now went from walking down the street in his underwear into jail. I just was reading today that he posted on Hollywood Unlocked that he just got out on $75,000 bail. I mean, it's now gotten serious to the point to where they said he's attacked an officer. We don't really know what to make of it, but there's lots of conversation about it.
Jason, can we hear from his family? And then I want to get your reaction to him. This is his
Sure.
parents. They were leaving the hospital. I believe this is a hospital that they were leaving, either the hospital or a court. Here it is.
He's great. He's great.
How did you cope with being in jail?
God is good. I don't think I can say God is good. God has a plan.
Has he talked about what happened on Thursday?
No, I think you all know everything that you need to know about what happened Thursday.
Were drugs involved?
But God is
Taking
good.
Illegal drugs?
Absolutely not.
What can you tell us? What can you tell us if you talk to him?
That'll be it. Thank y'all. Y'all have
What
a
kind
good
of
day.
support are you offering him at this time?
We
the
family support.
The family's gonna address.
Any
families
message to
and
the
stuff like
fans that are concerned about him right now?
that.
He's in good spirit. He's all right. He's very remorseful for what happened. But it can happen to any family. He's going to get the help that he needs, and just keep him in your prayers. Give him the same grace and mercy that God give everyone.
Sir, what kind
That's
of
it.
How is he doing mentally? I know a lot of people
He's
have
doing
brought
great
that up.
mentally. He's doing great mentally. He's doing great mentally.
What was that first conversation like with him?
It's awesome. 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 We shared tears, we shared laughter, but he's in great spirit. He's going to be great, God, like I said, God is good. All the time, God is good, Just keep him in your prayers.
Are you looking forward to having him home today, sir?
Absolutely, absolutely.
What do you think's the first thing that he's going to do when he comes out? Will he be...
Give God all the glory. Give God all the glory. That's what he's going to do when he first get out. Give God all the glory.
And is there anything you could tell us about what happened that night? Anything you can give us?
I can't tell you nothing about that night.
All right, Jason, look, and he has been charged with 4 felonies accusing him of injuring officers when he was found naked on Ventura Boulevard in Los Angeles last week. He pleaded not guilty. Also, as you said, $75,000 conditional bail after he appeared before a judge on Monday morning. So that must have been outside of the courthouse. What do you make of his family statements, and what is up? You think the industry just got to him, or?
Yeah, I mean, again, with Lil Nas, we don't know. I mean, this is the artist who did the song where he was emulating the devil and created a lot of controversy online around that. This is the same artist who I think has built a career out of shock moments. And so this wouldn't surprise me if it was one. But I do want to say, as somebody who is in therapy and who's had a very traumatic life experience as a child, like I want to give some grace if there are real mental health or challenges that he's working through. If there is any drugs or substance abuse happening, I hope he gets the help that he needs. And look, I don't want to be the old Jason that would come up here and just say, the craziest things. Although I am watching this with a raised brow because it is Lil Nas X. I wouldn't be surprised if a project drops or is announced soon. That is typical in Hollywood. But I've also seen the Lindsays and the Britneys, and those go through the stress of what this business can do to you, what social media can do to you, and you can end up walking down the street rapping Nicki Minaj lyrics at 4 a.m. and attacking officers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the stunts are plentiful in the shows in Hollywood, but this is not a good look, no matter what. And so I'm going to go to the side of compassion and say he has issues. Perhaps it was drug induced. We don't know. Maybe there's some mental health issues. No one knows here. But to be walking down the street, the Ventura Boulevard, I think it was like 4 a.m. And then later it says, eventually a naked video that he stripped down. Perhaps, but either way, let's just say if it is a stunt, isn't that a bridge too far too? Doesn't that deserve?
Wait, Don, did I see a smirk a minute? Like, were you smirking as you were reading that?
No.
Oh,
I'm just
okay,
saying.
I'm sorry, the screen is so small. I just want to catch every morsel of your delivery on this.
This is true compassion. I'm
Okay,
not
let me say this. When it comes to reporting on celebrities, I know how far some will go to be talked about when we're not talking about them. I want to give grace, and I want to say that it is an extreme for a person to go from Old Town Road, or whatever the song was that he had, which was a major hit, to walking down butt naked down the street at 4 o'clock in the morning and allegedly fighting with police. I don't know how you go from one end of the spectrum to the other than a severe breakdown, severe substance abuse, or you're doing a stunt, right? Until we hear from him to know exactly what was happening, I don't think his parents gave us enough. They were doing that slow walk away, but still wanting to talk, but not wanting to talk thing. And to me, you either stand there and tell us all the tea, like what's happening with your kid. What did he tell you? Is he okay? Is he still high or not? Or did he fight the cops or not? But the slow strut, kind of want to talk, but don't want to talk while we were praying and crying and laughing. I don't know what that means. So until then, I know what you know. But what I do know is if I look at the person's history, again, when he was sliding down the pole dressed as the devil, that was to get all of us talking about a song that I don't know how far it went. I never played it. And so now, I know that he's separated from his long-term manager, G. Roberson, who is a friend of mine, who I know is a great manager who's done a lot of work with a lot of different artists. But I don't know what to make of this. It's not a good look, though. And I'm sure at some point he'll give us an explanation, maybe in a documentary or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Jason, you know what? You're right. I want to hear from him. I want to hear from him and see what this all means. Jason,
but them underwear and the boots were matching. So at least this is what I'm saying. Like, was it really mental health? Like, you could have wore blue underwear with some white boots. He matched the boots and the drawers. The skin looked moisturized. I don't know who was filming. Why isn't the person filming talking? I need an eyewitness account. I need some answers. I don't know.
We'll leave it there. Jason Lee, Hollywood Unlocked. You'll be following it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you joining us.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. Your support means the world to us. So make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe to our channel to make sure that you never, ever miss a video. We're live every day, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We drop even more content at 2 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Eastern. And if you want more Don Lemon Show content, we'd love for you to become a member of the Lemon community, where you will receive access to special community posts. You'll get exclusive content and members-only live shows. So head over to our channel page or click the join button on this video. Again, thank you for watching. We appreciate your love and your support, and we will see you next time.